Hello everyone, welcome to Legal Darshan. In this video, we will be talking about the exam conducted by Delhi University to admit candidates for its law program, that is 3 years degree of Ll.B. So, let's get started without wasting our time. First of all, in this presentation, we will be talking about the complete syllabus of what is present in DU Ll.B, the course structure, the exam pattern and cutoffs of previous years, and then the tips and recommendations that we will be providing you after gaining experience from various sources about how to clear this exam. So, let's start with the course structure. DULLB. DULLB has 5 prime areas in which the questions come. First of all, it's legal reasoning, which consists of nearly 30 questions out of 100 questions. Second one is GK, current affairs, and majorly constitution. It also carries a little bit nearly around weightage of 30 questions. Then we come up to English, which consists of areas of vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms, and passages sometimes, and sometimes spell checks, which nearly comprises of 15 questions. Next is logical reasoning. For logical reasoning, we have 15 questions, and we will be discussing what is the course for logical reasoning, and then elementary mathematics. Next is legal. Legal covers these topics. First is torts, second is contracts, third is crime, IPC to be specific, Indian Penal Code, fourth is international law. It is a miscellaneous topic which a few questions, one or two, or questions on United Nations will be coming in this portion, or questions related to International Court of Justice will be there. And next one is family law, IPR, which is intellectual property rights, and miscellaneous questions like general awareness about law and legal maxims. In this portion we will be covering. Next is our logical reasoning and English. So logical reasoning, as you can see here, the topics are blood relation, syllogs, directions, alphanumeric patterns like completing the series, and alphanumeric series or word patterns, and questions like that. We will be providing you with questions in further videos. And in English, as I have told you earlier, it's spellings, errors, antonyms, synonyms, omissions, passage based questions, and there are bit chances of having idiom and phrases in this topic. So our next part is mathematics, where we will be covering percentage, LCM, HCF, fractions and decimals, average, mean, mode, median, speed and time, probability, linear inequalities. Probability and linear inequalities were observed in the question paper of 2019. Squares and cubes and number system. These are the important topics which can be covered to qualify the mathematics section. Next one is constitution. So based on the patterns that have been appearing in DULLB entrance, I have confined some points here which needs to be focused on. They are historic feature of constitution, preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principle of state policies, as I have written here, DPSP, separation of powers. In India, there are three powers: executive, legislation and judiciary. We will be studying about them. Then judiciary, high courts and supreme courts and their hierarchies, parts and schedules of constitution, how many schedules are there, how many parts are there, and which talk about what. Then amendments, we will be talking about amendments and what come from where in constitution, and basic information about constitution and case laws. Next is our general knowledge and current affairs. So we will be covering current affairs on awards, discoveries, sports, literature, summits, important days and postings. And GK, as usual, we know history, economics, geography, world's first, India first, about United Nation, important days, some authors and their books. This is the course that has been compiled on the basis of previous year examinations, and we will be talking about them in our further videos for your information through questionnaires and question modules. You don't need to go in depth of them so much, you just need an overview. So now we come up to how many seats are there, and how many questions, how to attempt paper. We are moving to our second part, the analysis of paper and entrance. Second is total number of seats, 2922 seats, which are further bifurcated into different categories. We have general category, OBC, SC, and so on. So we have 100 questions. For every right answer we will be awarded plus 4, and there will be minus 1 for every wrong answer. It means 0.25 negative. Next, we talk about expected cutoffs. So the cutoffs are category dependent. As per last 3 years I have mentioned here, I can tell you the safest point to secure admission in faculty of law, Delhi University. For the safest side, a student of general category needs to secure 240 marks, because it is seen in last 3 years that cutoff, the first list come out and the admission, the person who is getting admission, his has got 246 marks, 237 marks. So the safest side to secure a seat, mark my words, I am saying to secure a seat is 240 marks for general category, 200 for OBC, 175 for SC, and 78 for ST category. And I have mentioned other data here as well for your reference. Now the study tips. So in order to secure a seat, be it if you are of any category, the safest point is 60 right attempts, like no wrong answer, only 60 right attempts, which will yield you 240 marks and a safest seat in faculty of law, for which you need to solve extensive questions extensively. You have to make a proper plan to study. How to study? You need to make a proper format. Entrances are all about smart working, not hard working. So you need to plan out how to study and how to qualify the exam. The main motive is to qualify exam, not to score the maximum at this stage if you are preparing for it from now onwards. If you have prepared earlier, it's very good and you can aim at high scores or top ranks. But if you just want qualification or just a seat, minimum threshold is 240 marks. So these are the referral sources. For polity constitution, you can refer to M Lakshmikant, it is a very famous book. Universal guide for LLB entrances, students appearing for CLAT exam can also refer to it, for other LLB entrances can also refer to it, and obviously previous year papers to observe how questions appear in the entrance exam. Next is, you can we will be covering all these things for you. You can see on your screen questionnaires for the entrance exam, study plans, important judgments, amendments, and legal maxims I will be covering for you, and some practice modules on this channel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for any other information, you can contact us at our email id legaldarshana@gmail.com. Another thing I want to tell you is, please be updated by the Delhi University website. I have mentioned in this video, you can go there and please keep yourself updated by the information they are providing every time to you, and feel free to contact us for more information at the email id. One thing more I would like to tell you, the video made and the presentation you are seeing is only based on the analysis of previous year's paper. We do not say that it is how the exam come, but we can assure you 90% of the exam is made out of this portion only that we have covered earlier. Thank you.